Dear students, you are welcome to my another class of plant taxonomy. In this class, we are going to discuss something about plant taxonomy, that too with a reference to Bentham and Hooker system of plant classification. At the end, you are going to learn the types of classifications, the salient features of Bentham and Hooker system of classification, characters of different plant groups created by Bentham and Hooker, merits of the system, and demerits of the system. Contents: Bentham and Hooker system, salient features, characters of different plant groups like dicotyledons, polypetalae, Gammopetalae, Monoclamidae, then monocotyledons. Then merits and demerits of Bentham and Hooker's system of plant classification. What is classification? Classification is the arrangement of plant groups according to the phenetic similarities or phylogenetic relationships. There are three types of plant classifications. First one is artificial. Here the systems are based on one or few selected characters. For example, Theophrastus considered habit as the base for the classification of the plants, whereas Linnaeus considered number and the union as well as the length of the stamens for the classification. The another category is natural. These systems are based on many taxonomic characters. Example is Bentham and Hooker system. And the third one is phylogenetic, and these systems are based on many characters with phylogenetic interpretations. And for example, Engler and Prandtl, Cronquist system, Bessey's system, RMT Dahlgren, etc. The two English botanists, George Bentham and Sir Joseph Dalton Hooker. Bentham, a self-trained British botanist, and Hooker, the director of the Royal Botanical Gardens, Kew. They describe all known genera of seed plants in 3 volumes of their Genera Plantarum published in Latin. Bentham and Hooker system of classification is a natural one. Even today, this system is being followed in many countries. And this system was published in Genera Plantarum, which is in 3 volumes. The salient features of Bentham and Hooker system. It is a classification of only the seed plants, that is phanerogams. They described about 97,205 species of seed plants belonging to 7,569 genera of 202 families. They classified all seed plants into 3 groups or classes, that is dicotyledons with 165 families, gymnosperms with 3 families, and monocotyledons with 34 families. Dicotyledons were divided into 3 subclasses, that is Polypetalae, Gammopetalae, and Monoclamidae, and 16 series. Each series again divided into cohorts, that is the modern orders, and cohorts into orders, that is the modern families. Polypetalae carries 82 families. Gammopetalae with 45 families. Monoclamidae includes 36 families. Monoclamidae series were divided based on terrestrial and aquatic habitats. The monocotyledons consist of 34 families. This is the outline of Bentham and Hooker's system of classification. Plant kingdom divided into two groups: Cryptogamia, that is non-flowering plants; Phanerogamia, flowering plants. The flowering plants divide into three classes: Dicotyledonnae, Gymnospermae, Monocotyledonnae. Dicotyledonnae again divided under three subclasses: Polypetalae, Gamopetalae, and Monoclamidae. These are again divided under different series. Monoclamidae, it is directly divided under series without any subclass. Characters of Dicotyledonnae. Seeds of dicotyledonous plants with two cotyledons, leaves with reticulate venation, flowers are tetramerous or pentamerous. It includes three subclasses, that is Polypetalae, Gamopetalae, and Monoclamidae. The subclass Polypetalae is characterized by plants having flowers with free petals. The flowers are with distinct calyx and corolla. It is further divided into three series, that is Thalamiflorae, Disciflorae, and Caliciflorae. The characters of Thalamiflorae: the flowers with the dome or conical thalamus, ovary is superior. It includes 6 orders and 34 families. The Disciflorae is characterized by the flowers with disc-shaped thalamus below the ovary, and the ovary is superior. It includes 4 orders and 23 families. The Caliciflorae is characterized by flowers with cup-shaped thalamus, ovary is superior or inferior, sometimes half inferior. It includes 5 orders and 27 families. Characters of subclass Gamopetalae. Here the plants having flowers with petals which are either partially or completely fused to one another. The sepals and petals are distinct. The Gamopetalae is further divided into three series, that is Inferae, Heteromerae, and Bicarpellate. The series Inferae, here the flowers are epigynous and ovary is inferior. It includes 3 orders and 9 families. In Heteromerae, the flowers are hypogynous and ovary is superior with more than 2 carpels. It includes 3 orders and 12 families. Bicarpellate, the flowers are hypogynous and ovary is superior with 2 carpels only. It includes 4 orders and 24 families. Characters of Monoclamidae. Flowers with single whorl of perianth. Flowers are incomplete. Sepals and petals are not distinguished and are called perianth. Tepals are present in 2 whorls. Sometimes both the whorls are absent. Monoclamidae includes 8 series and 36 families. In series Curvembriae, embryo is curved around the endosperm. Ovule usually 1. In Multivalvulate aquatica, the plants are aquatic with numerous ovules. In Multivalvulate terrestris, the plants are terrestrial with numerous ovules. In Microembrya, embryo is minute. In daphnes, ovary is usually with 1 carpel. In Echlamydospore, ovary is usually inferior, unilocular, and 1 to 3 ovules. And unisexuals, here the flowers are unisexual. It includes 9 orders. And last one, ordinous anomaly, that is the uncertain relationship. Monocotyledone characters are seeds of monocotyledonous plants with only one cotyledon, leaves with parallel venation, flowers are trimerous, having three members in various floral whorls. The plants have fibrous root system. The monocotyledone has 7 series and 34 families. Series 1 Microspermae. Ovary is inferior, seeds are small. In Epigyne, perianth usually inferior, seeds are large. In Series Coronariae, perianth is petaloid, ovary is superior. In Calycinae, perianth is cephaloid, ovary is superior. In Nudiflorae, perianth is mostly lacking, ovary is superior. In Epocarpe, carpels are free. In Glumaceae, perianth is small, scale-like. Merits of Bentham and Hooker's system of classification. Bentham and Hooker's classification is the most natural system based on actual examination of specimens. The description of plant is quite accurate and reliable. It is easy to follow and hence it is used as a key for the identification of plants in Kew Herbarium and several other herbaria of the world. Larger genera have been divided into subgenera, each with a specific number of species. The placement of monocotyledone after dicotyledone also appears to be in accordance with the evolutionary trends. Dicots begin with the order Rhanales, which are now universally considered as to be most primitive angiosperm. Placing of monocots after dicots is again a natural one and in accordance to the evolutionary trends. The placing of series Disciflorae in between Thalamiflorae and Calyciflorae is quite natural. The placing of Gammopetalae after Polypetalae is also justified since union of petals is considered to be advanced feature over free condition. Now, demerits of the system. Keeping gymnosperms in between dicots and monocots is an anomaly. Subclass Monoclamidae is quite artificial. Placing of Monoclamidae after Gammopetalae does not seem to be natural. Some of the closely related species are placed distantly while distant species are placed close to each other. Certain families of Monoclamidae are closely related to the families in Polypetalae. Advanced families such as Orchidaceae have been considered primitive in the system by placing them in the beginning. Similarly, placing of Orchidaceae in the beginning of the monocotyledons is unnatural as it is one of the most advanced families of monocots. Similarly, Compositae has been placed near the beginning of Gammopetalae, which is quite unnatural. Liliaceae and Amaryllidaceae were kept apart merely on the basis of characters of ovary, though they are very closely related. Thank you.